3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's called
Wee woo.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, coldest mother trucking podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Myles,
Hell
You Betcha
yeah.
guy here with Squirrely Ryan t-shirt, with Squirrely shirt guy.
Squirrely shirt.
We are presented by Ice Mountain. Don't forget that.
No.
Nope.
Would never.
We're live. We're feeling good.
No.
Ryan's feeling extra squirrely today. I can sense
It's going to be a good one today, boys.
But big news.
Mm.
Big, massive, gigantic
Veiny triumphant bastard.
of news. Yeah.
This is a year in the making.
This is a veiny, triumphant bastard of chunk of news. Hunk of news.
Slab of news.
It's an absolute
It's a
slab of news coming your guys' way. Before we get into that, though, go follow us on patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio. Fire every single week coming there.
Mm-hmm.
If you think Ryan's squirrely on the main pod,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty nutty.
It
yeah,
is.
he's nuts on that podcast.
Yeah, quite literally. Well, not quite literally.
Yeah,
but
I would. Yeah,
Quite
anyways.
figuratively, you're nuts.
figuratively. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do a Naked and Afraid podcast where we just go in the woods, get naked, and do a podcast.
And just scare each other.
Yeah.
Well, I would just be just drop me in the jungle. I'm afraid. I
Yeah.
don't,
We could do
you guys
naked.
don't need to scare me. I'm already afraid of a jungle cat.
Yeah. To celebrate 4th of July, we could do a Naked and Afraid roaming candle war. Where we just all go into the woods.
Smart though, then your clothes won't start on fire.
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
I'm down for a Roman candle war this year. I haven't done one of those in a minute.
I thought he was gonna say, "I'm down to get naked."
I'm probably
Sure.
to shave.
Sure. What did you say, Jerry?
Probably gonna have to shave for that one.
Jesus Christ. I mean, don't pretend to be someone you're not. That's my only
Yeah.
advice to that.
It smells like burnt hair in here.
That is true. I mean, you may go up in flames.
Jared singed his tip from the bushfire. Canadian wildfires got nothing on Jared.
You ever been at the lake and you see the little like turtle just popping his head off the tip of the water? Before Jared shaves, that's all you see.
That's what it's like taking a bath.
Yeah, taking a bath.
Yeah.
Floater.
Yeah, it
turtle
is.
that
Got a
floats.
floater.
Yeah.
Except for Ryan, he just sits in the tub naked with no water in it.
Waits it for it to drain.
Then stands up.
Fetal position.
Anyways, massive mushroom head of news. We're talking just an absolute dump truck of news coming your guys' way.
Mhm.
But before we get into that,
Nice.
4th of July just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 day removed.
It's the day after.
Yeah. I believe we still have all of our digits still intact, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting this beforehand, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Speaking of fireworks show, I have an absolute cake of news coming your guys' way. You would not believe the news that I'm about to explode your guys' way.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
don't-
want to hear it? I don't think you guys don't seem that excited about it. So
Well,
I think
I know it. So
I actually don't know the news.
Ooh.
What I was going to say is we're 1 day removed from that document right there. Declaration of Independence,
Oh, yeah.
1776,
Yeah.
July
Yeah.
4th. Actually, I believe it was signed on the 1st of July. I think there's a misconception there.
Well,
you're correct. Signed 1st of July. July 4th is when we were like, we told England, fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh.
we called them up,
Pigeon.
Yeah.
sent a Pidgey.
Yeah.
Across
When
the pond.
we launched it.
Yeah.
It was the declaration that launched 1,000 ships, something like that.
Yep.
Anyways, also, we can't talk about the Declaration of Independence this many episodes.
No, we
in a row.
can't. We can't.
We have to stop talking
It's
about
fitting,
the
though.
Declaration of Independence.
We
Yeah.
don't have to. We just should.
Yeah, we can't get into that, Jared. He pulled up more Declaration of Independence facts. We don't need that.
Close it now.
Yeah. It actually was signed on August 2nd, but
We were close.
okay. Big news.
Got it.
Drum roll, Jared.
Just stop.
I finally got my house numbers up. Let's go.
Really?
Massive news.
Come on now.
What can I do? What can I do? I hired someone to make a piece of metal to cut the numbers out and then bolt it to my concrete slab up front.
I think it would look. I think what you did with the metal plate and the numbers being etched in there, it would look way better than if you were just to do it yourself. The original idea.
Thank you.
So-
And the next option after that was to use a stencil and spray paint. So I think
Yeah,
that this is the better option.
I would agree.
Tyler, we're getting close to lumberjack games.
I can smell the wood chips already.
I actually started using a beard oil in preparation
No shit.
that smells like rich pine
hmm
and Ice Mountain.
I've been using leather
That smells
oil
like water.
in my beard.
You're just splashing water.
Yeah, every morning I put the beard oil. First of all, I take a bottle of Ice Mountain and I splash them in my hands, and then I dab it on the beard, and then I throw the pine scented.
Sure.
It's
Yep.
just like dilutes the smell just enough to
Right.
where
hmm
you really got to get close to smell that, which is what it's designed for, and that's what Ice Mountain can do for you guys too. Dilute that beard oil so it's just the right amount of scent.
Maybe that's why I couldn't grow a great mustache
Yeah.
a couple months ago. It's because I didn't.
You weren't watering it with Ice Mountain?
No, I didn't hydrate it with Ice
You
Mountain.
should
Yeah.
start.
I have been
Yeah.
hydrating for my axe chopping, as you guys full well know. And it's going well, actually.
Good.
Peeing probably 3 times a day. Feeling good.
Good. Let's get that up to 5 before we
Yeah,
start.
no, it's
throwing
it's a
axes?
slow, gradual build up. And have you been hydrating with Ice Mountain,
I
Tyler?
have. Yep.
What is your favorite part about hydrating with Ice Mountain?
The variety of bottle.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love a good bottle shape.
Yep. Like you could get this guy right here, very
A
ergonomic.
little flip top squirt bottle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you want to drink out of a nipple, sometimes you don't,
Yeah, straight
and
from
we
the
have
tap.
those options.
As you guys full well know, so every time I drink this here on this podcast, this is a brand new one. So every single day I'm doing full one of these.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100.
And I'm only peeing 3 times a day because of it.
That's crazy.
So clearly my body was craving Ice Mountain, as I imagine everyone's body does.
Well, that's the difference about it. Like you use it all, so you're not peeing as often. you know?
Exactly. So if you guys want to stay hydrated for the Lumberjack games, it's July
20th through the 22nd.
in Hayward, Wisconsin, then pick up some Ice Mountain, go to icemountain.com, order it up. I don't know if you can order it on their website,
I
but
think you can.
find a licensed retailer.
Yeah.
Ice Mountain distributor.
Yeah. You're going to need that extra hydration come dog days of summer here. Stock up with Ice Mountain.
I would agree.
So I don't know what I'm going to do with all this mental space I now have freed up.
It's a
You're
weird
gonna be
not-
so bored.
Also, I've been in the doghouse for 2.5 years now. If you are wondering, yes, it took me 2.5 years to get the house numbers up. Right?
Year and a half.
I thought we moved in
I was gonna
2021.
say,
I
2.5
don't know,
years
but you
seems-
brought it up to us on the podcast last summer.
Yeah, because I think it had been.
That was your things I'm going to get done this summer last year.
No, I think it was the year before. Actually.
Yeah, it was. This has
No,
been.
dude. It was last summer, and then because you moved in that January before last summer,
Yeah.
year and a half.
I don't know, but it's been a long time. And I just want to thank everyone for their hard work.
Mhm.
This is not a me victory. This is an us victory.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not a me, it's a we. And I just like to
We the people.
thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'd like to thank my parents for raising me so that I could do this feat. I'd like to thank Anne for still marrying me, even though we had no house numbers. It took a lot of courage and a lot of guts
yeah.
from her. So kudos to her. Also shout out to all those Door Dashers that just had to take a leap of faith going, I think this is the house. Amazon, USPS, shout out to those guys for trusting the process. And also having savvy to find the little piece of cardboard in our window with the house numbers.
I was gonna say, shout out the cardboard community.
Now, I really hate that house number, your house number is like
That's your
sensitive information, because
Yeah.
I'd take that piece of cardboard and we'd hang it up in the
I was
studio.
gonna say,
Yeah.
Which you should do
I could print off some blurred pixels and we just put it over top.
Yeah, let's do that. I think I better tell Ann not to throw it out. I actually should do that right
Yeah, you got to keep that because she will throw it out. She's been so sick of looking at that thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't
Throw
throw out the house
all caps.
numbers. I think we are gonna do something different. I don't like the numbers we put up.
That's gonna go well.
So, are the numbers like etched into like a metal plate?
So it's a
Yeah.
Corten steel plate that was like laser water jet. I don't know how they cut it, but
Yeah.
cut it out the numbers, and then that will rust. So it'll be like a rusted metal sign.
Okay,
for
easy.
you, Ryan,
It-
like the big YB sign.
Yeah.
Yep,
No,
same thing.
I know. I was just gonna say, if he doesn't like the way they are right now, just spray paint over top of that plate, and then you'll have
That's your
numbers on the
stencil.
heads.
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah.
stencil right there.
Then just unscrew it. Wouldn't that be funny? And like is gone, and I do that and take the plate off. That was just our stencil.
Yeah.
I was getting around to spray painting it.
And said what in all caps.
Uh-oh.
Then she said you're lying.
You love being in the doghouse.
I do. I think I might be addicted to it.
No, just tell her to stay in her lane and don't throw them away.
Hey, I'm kind of the like designer of
Be
the
like-
house here.
I am way ahead of you in points right now, so you
Yeah.
don't really get a say.
The amount of leverage now that I have. But no, I'm gonna miss the doghouse.
Sleep out on the couch every night.
I mean, here's a question. How long until I get back in the doghouse?
2 weeks.
I would say less than that.
Yeah.
She said, is this some bit for the podcast? Damn it.
Yeah, she caught on right away.
She knows you.
She's
too
smart.
well.
She's too smart.
I mean, I would say by at least by fall time, especially during hunting season when things start to compile in the garage. What I'm
Like,
saying is when the garage gets dirty.
yeah, it's like, well, you let me. Well, it's also like now I know how long I can go
Yeah.
before doing a project. So
2.5 years.
yeah, so there's a bench in our entryway that needs to get stained.
That's the next project.
That's the next project.
Oh yeah.
I've been putting that shit off.
Yeah.
We started that project in February,
Right.
and I
Holy.
still. But that's
You
like
got
6
another
months. I
year.
got 2 more years.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
2 years.
So that'll be that way for 2 more years.
You gotta get those
Um,
hooks up too. Those hooks in the entryway.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do it last Saturday, but I had to go to his fucking surprise party
yeah.
Surprise party.
2 Saturdays ago or whatever.
That was planned to get you out of that.
Yeah. What kind of guys are you, Tyler? I feel like you are once you start a project, you finish them.
Yeah, but the problem is starting it.
Okay, so you are a procrastinator.
Yeah.
But once you start it, you finish it.
Yep.
I'm let's get excited about this, let's start it, and then never finish it type of guy.
Mm.
Ryan, what are you?
What do you think I am? Just take a wild guess.
I think you're a start and finish guy.
Yeah, I will procrastinate it for a short amount of time, but I'll procrastinate it really hard. Like if I need to get this done this weekend, I'll probably end up doing it Sunday late afternoon.
Yeah.
If I need to get it done this Saturday, I'll get it done 2 years Saturday from now.
I don't know. I'm kind of waiting until I'm bored to do projects like that.
Yeah, I mean summer's hard because it's like you're
Yeah.
going to the lake,
Yeah.
playing golf. I mean, when am I going to fit in some hooks?
Right.
Right.
If you're not bored, you can't
And
do
it's
projects.
not just a walk in the park like everyone says hanging hooks are. I gotta put
Everyone does say that.
I gotta put anchors in the wall.
Yeah.
And the anchors that I have are not the ones that have the sharp tip on the end that you can just push in and screw in.
Yep.
Mm.
I think I gotta get a drill bit.
Well, that's the thing too, is odds are one of your pilot holes to get the anchor in is gonna be too big.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that sucker's just gonna
Be
come
like
right
throwing a
out.
hot dog down the hallway, you
Yep.
know?
That's right.
Last thing we want.
We don't want that.
No.
Not in the sheetrock community.
Drill bit down a mouse hole.
Yeah.
God.
anchor in a too big a drill hole. Jared, what about you? I mean, I feel like because you're in an apartment.
Yeah.
Are there any projects that you have to do in the apartment?
Well, I'll give you one example. So I got the new Jeep, and my license plates came in like a week after, but I still haven't checked the mail to replace them.
Not only do you not have them in hand,
What?
they're just in the mailbox.
Well, you
It's in
haven't.
the mailbox. It's
well,
steps away.
You haven't been on a plane, so how are you supposed to get your mail?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Jared,
I just got to catch a flight to Minneapolis.
So you get fucking license plates.
I mean, so how long can you drive with dealer plates on?
The dude said a month.
Ah, you're good.
So you're good,
So I got
dude.
about
You got
from
about,
now a week.
you got about 2 months left.
How often do you guys have a community mailbox or a regular mailbox?
I got regular.
I have community.
Community.
Because I have a community as well, and I check it way less.
Dude, I had to ask. I checked mail for the first time the other day in 8 months. I had to ask Becca what number we were.
Are you?
Anne is the mail getter.
Yeah.
It's because she's such a busy bee,
Mm-hmm.
and she loves
Yeah.
she just, I got to see what's in the mail. I don't know if that makes sense, but she's
Yeah.
just kind of got that attitude about life. Let me see what's in the mail. Where I'm like, well, I'll get to it. I mean, if it's really important, like usually they give you a few weeks to respond, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, all bills are paid online too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the amount of junk mail now.
And the only thing I care about getting sent to me, it's Amazon boxes that they put on my doorstep anyway.
Yeah.
That is true. What happened to putting the mail in right up on the house? Mail carriers are getting a little lazy.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
just
have
they're
the
sticking to the
box.
sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull right into my driveway, walk up the sidewalk, say hello, and drop the mail.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. I don't want.
Yeah, maybe this is a good thing. There's been a lot less infidelity after
Yeah.
mailmen stopped coming to the door.
That's true.
That's
It's
why
like-
milk's sold in grocery stores.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
now it's the milkman's fault.
Yeah.
Like after the mail started
Now
getting
the desperate housewives are taking walks and casually stretching out their quads right next to the community mailbox
or they're
around
getting
a specific time every day.
The housewives are like king of the hill, except they just hang out by the community mailbox.
yeah, or they're all getting pools, like inflatable pool, like above ground pools or like kiddie pools, just so they can hire a pool boy.
Yep. Yeah, Roomba's
Doesn't
putting,
need to be underground pool. It could be a fucking plastic kiddie pool. I just need someone to clean it out.
Roomba's putting pool boys out of business too. There's no more cheating these days.
I know.
Oof.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah, what's
probably a good thing,
No
but
wonder everyone's depressed.
It's cheating.
No one's cheating anymore.
Nobody's trying it anymore.
That's an old Dane Cook joke where he said he met an old couple that was really happy, and he's like, "What's the secret?" And the guy like pulled him aside and said, "You just got to cheat."
Good lord.
Yeah, how do they even do it now?
I don't know. Mailmen, as soon as those community boxes started to happen, they got blue balls. Irritability at the mail station, the
Yeah.
post office is just through the roof
Yeah.
now.
Going postal.
mailmen used to be hot. Now they're not.
Yeah.
Now they're all stressed out.
And now they don't got to hire hot mailmen anymore.
Yeah.
The short length has gotten much longer now.
Yeah. Now if you
I
want to
think I
find
saw one wearing pants the other day.
yeah, you got to go to like Craigslist see if you can find the mailman that you that you're into these days.
That's my dad.
Mis-
My dad was the mailman.
what do they call
for
that?
Sure.
Misconnections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go on misconnections.
Yeah.
No.
This hot man walking in blue down the sidewalk. Oh yeah.
The eagle on his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wearing the wings.
yeah.
Honestly, back in the day, mailmen and pilots were like in the same level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's a list. Google what the list of hottest professions are. They do that.
Hmm.
People vote on it. It's like a
Podcasters.
episode of Family Feud.
No
We
shit.
surveyed 100 women. No,
Shut up.
not a
What's number
fucking
one?
chance.
No way.
Pharmacist.
Most attractive professions on Tinder. Number one, pharmacist.
Well, yeah.
No way.
Well, everyone on Tinder's looking for their new plug after they left college.
That's true.
Adol's not doing it.
No, yeah, fucking adults just
Yeah.
not cutting it anymore.
There's just no chance it's a pharmacist.
What's the chance?
Oh, that's for a woman.
Wow.
For women. Oh wait, no.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's just on Tinder.
Yeah.
There's another one that say a chef is the most attractive job.
I see that.
All thanks to Guy Fieri. Really
Entrepreneur-
highlighting all the chefs.
Entrepreneurs number 3.
You could see that chef, like they're always covered in grease.
No, but everyone loves people that can cook.
That
Work
is
with their
true.
hands.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
You guys got to watch you got to watch Burnt. It's a Michelin star documentary or a movie on Netflix. Bradley Cooper. It's really good.
Okay. Put that
Goes
on
to
the list.
one Michelin star sushi restaurant.
I couldn't be a bigger fan. Couldn't be a bigger one.
Start calling him the Michelin Man. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Entrepreneur number 3.
Nice.
Let's go. I'm so hot now.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up for Isogenics.
Sorry, not hot. Attractive. Yeah.
I mean,
It's unbelievable.
quickest route to entrepreneurship is just Herbalife, Isogenics,
Or sell
anything.
t-shirts.
Yeah, or sell.
Yeah.
Every good entrepreneur starts with t-shirts.
That's right.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Put
Or
that on a t-shirt.
they've sold t-shirts at some point in their life.
Yep. Yep.
And we just never stopped, you know?
Keep
Yeah.
going.
Now we do hats.
We do all sorts of stuff. We got tongs.
Yeah.
We got-
What do you think is the most attractive, Tyler? What do you think is the most attractive profession?
For like, what do I think? For women?
Yeah, yeah. If that's what you prefer.
I do. Well, if my wife is listening, accountant.
Great with numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get that out of the way.
Bev cart girl. Well, it's the most attractive profession.
Okay. I don't really know if it's a profession, is it?
It is.
It can be. Yeah. There's.
Yeah.
Yeah. People make racks on racks in
Yep.
cart community.
I imagine the turnover of those pretty.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. They hot courses they're poaching bev cart girls,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
across the country.
All the good ones go to like
Yep.
Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah.
They actually prefer
Arizona.
beverage cart mixologist.
Yep.
What about you, Ryan?
Probably the agribusiness community. Probably the agribusiness real estate appraisal community.
You can't just. Okay, that's number 1. What's number 2, Ryan?
Number 2.
Stripper.
Escort.
Porn star.
Number 2, porn star.
That's an unbelievable
3.
1, 2.
OnlyFans entrepreneurs.
Such a wild 3. Agriculture, porn stars, OnlyFans.
Not even just agriculture, not like a farm gal, like a real estate appraiser. Is this number
Yeah,
one?
the number
yeah,
one, yeah.
agribusiness appraisers, the female, yeah, blondes specifically.
All right.
I'd probably say nursing.
Really?
There is something hot about how fucking stressed they are all the time.
What?
They do like to blow off steam.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really? You want a nice nurse, huh?
No, I don't want a nice.
That's
nurse.
it.
I'm just
In another world.
It's just
Yeah.
that's a classic fantasy. The hot
Yeah.
nurse, dude. They make fucking
Yeah, the one-
Halloween
the-
costumes.
the one
for
that
it.
were
that
the-
is true. Yeah.
We're not talking scrubs either. We're talking
Yeah.
white skirt,
Yeah.
the red
1970s.
cross on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those scrubs.
Oh yeah, with
Kind of
like
like
the
kind of
bonnet,
like the Joker in the movie when he wore that outfit.
Yeah.
That's kind
the bonnet style hat.
of.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, to answer this question, you just think of Halloween costumes. I mean, I'd probably maybe say like police officers, angels, devils.
Profession.
Yeah, female
They work
devil,
a 9 to 5 age.
corrections officer, or just an inmate in general. Female inmates.
It's not a profession.
Clowns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clowns is a good
I
one.
think-
Skeletons.
I think
Ghosts.
I think the most attractive profession is the modeling profession.
It's a layup.
That's what I
Good
thought
one.
Tyler was going to say. I mean, that's a complete softball.
Other than that, I don't know.
Okay, let me put a little bug in your ear. What you're a big interior design guy. What do you think about interior design?
They're
women?
all insane.
Really?
Have you
Wow.
met a not? You've ever met a sane interior designer? They're crazy.
I think I've met one in general.
I met too many. Too many to count.
Yeah.
Too many to count.
My
Jared,
aunt-
what about you?
I'd probably say doctor or lawyer. Just go for the money.
Yeah.
Nice, Jared.
Can't marry a lawyer though. She'll win all the arguments.
That's true.
Yeah,
good
that's a
point.
And she'll
Great point.
never pick the restaurant.
No.
No. And her billable hours are going to be out the roof.
Yeah. You're gonna
There'll be a running
you guys,
tab on
you
everything.
guys will
Yeah.
have some fun in the bedroom, and then she'll pull out her phone and ask you for a tip.
Just gonna ask you
Well,
a
that's-
few questions.
No, that's if you're dating a barista.
Oh yeah, just hands you an invoice.
Yeah.
Please pay within 30 days, or there's a 1% fee.
Got an iPad in the bedroom.
I think like the like if there was a female pilot, that's pretty up there. I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah, you see them every once in a while.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Flight
that.
attendants.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had a female pilot. Oh, I had
I've
once.
had a couple, yeah.
No, I think a female bag loader at the airport is
Hell
so
yeah.
hot.
Dude, that high vis vest,
my
dude.
God. The way that they just wave those wands.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
air traffic
God.
control. ATC.
I had a female pilot one time, and the pilot gets on and talks, and I'm on a plane with my grandpa.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
He's deaf, and as soon as she comes on the intercom, he just looks at me. He's like, "A woman."
Oh,
And
no.
He didn't mean anything bad by it. He was just surprised.
Yeah.
But he's so deaf, he yelled it, and I was like, "Just shut up!
Oh, man.
Be quiet."
Yeah, that will happen.
Oh,
That's unreal. Yeah, it probably feels the same way about a male flight attendant as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what are you
true.
doing up here? You should be, or back here. You should be up in the cockpit. It's a cockpit,
Yeah.
not a vagina pit. You know?
Badge pit.
What? That's what your grandpa would say, not me. I didn't say that.
Yeah. Well, that's what we imagine he would say.
Mhm.
Yeah, from all the data we've gotten from you about your grandpa.
Well, one of one.
Yeah. So, no, I think also metal work gal that could maybe cut some
Yeah.
house numbers would also be a hot profession as well.
Underwater welder.
Yeah.
Female concrete
Don't
workers.
get me started on welding underwater. How does it work?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's why it pays a lot.
So, yeah, all in all, it feels good to have the house numbers up. It's good to have that in the rear view.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when it's just constantly on the horizon, it's just every time you thought I was relaxing in the past, I just couldn't fully relax, but now I can.
Well, I mean, what we can just say is you hired these guys a year and a half ago to put your house numbers up. They're just getting to it now.
Yeah. COVID, the
Yeah.
supply chain issues.
Supply chain, and that they're just that busy where they're a year and a half out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
about fucking time they got over and did that.
Now I got to get that bench stained.
Yeah.
Next obstacle.
So it wouldn't be so bad if it was just staining it. But first I got to wipe it down. Then I got to
Yeah.
stain it. Then I got to seal the varnish. The seal on it is
Yeah.
the thing that is really stressing me out.
Is this bench already attached to the wall?
Oh, it's fully ready to go.
So are you gonna take it out and stain it outside, like unscrew
No,
everything?
this is attached to the wall.
Okay.
Oh,
so
so-
now then you got to tape the wall off
Yeah.
too, so you don't get stained everywhere else.
I know.
I understand why you're waiting.
It appears at face value that this project is wham bam, thank you, ma'am, but it is
Mm-mm.
more daunting.
Are
There's
you
also I got to put a little bead of cock as well on the one edge,
Nice.
and
just lay it out? Yeah, lay a nice bead of cock.
What would be what would you consider a little bead of cock?
Good question.
actually, great question. Perspective wise, it's actually gigantic bead of cock.
Okay. That's cool. So you're talking like an
2
inch of cock?
Probably like an inch by an inch.
Okay. That's a lot of cock.
Yeah, probably like a 1/8 inch wide bead of cock, which is huge.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Big numbers.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's almost more than you need.
yeah. All I did was just at the end of the cock tube, I just did a little pinhole, and that was already a ton of cock.
Yeah. I make a point to call it caulk. Whenever I'm talking about it with somebody, because we talk cock a lot, cock talk, I always refer to it as caulk. Because I
mean, if you're around the in-laws, you got call it caulk.
Yeah. I gotta caulk this corner.
So you can still do the but you just add an L, like caulk.
Yeah.
Caulk. Like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
We actually got a video, have the sound turned off on TikTok because we did a construction video and said the word cock, and they didn't like that.
Yep.
So,
I remember that.
The fuck.
So I guess this podcast is muted now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't matter what we say now; no one can hear us.
Yep.
No.
That would suck.
Unless they're deaf and they can read lips.
Yeah.
Or you posted in Braille.
So I would say that's my project for the summer now. After I got the project from 2 summers ago done this summer.
Are you gonna paint underneath of it? Are you gonna stain underneath of it?
No.
I wouldn't either.
No one in their right mind would.
Well, I don't know.
I built a desk for my basement, and I just see, and it's old rough barn wood from the farm. I only sanded the top and I only stained the top. If you go underneath, it's still like got dirt on it from the barn.
Jeez, you're gonna be getting slivers in your knees.
Nah, I don't ever use it.
No, any project we did, because me and my dad built the bench. He's always like his extra 2x4s or 2x6s he's got is always got concrete covered in it. So if you poked your head underneath the bench, you just would be a couple of boards just littered with concrete on it. So
Yeah. That gives it character.
yeah. Also the little like cubbies or the little like baskets we'll put underneath it to store our shoes, because right now they're just littered everywhere.
Okay.
That's the worst.
So what we'll end up doing is putting the shoes in right away, and then we'll never put them in the buckets ever again.
I was gonna say you can't sit here and tell us you're gonna be putting your shoes in those baskets.
Oh, I will. I will. Why do you say that, Ryan?
Well, because I don't even put my shoes in the closet. That's actually one thing I catch the most hell about is leaving my shoes out of the closet. Like I get home, I just take them off right on the rug, and I mean, I'm just gonna put them on the next day.
I always just kick mine in the general direction of the shoe rack.
Yeah,
Just like fling them off my feet.
I remember as a kid, we'd come in, fling our shoes, they'd hit the wall, and then like every once in a while, my mom would make us take like magic eraser and get all the scuffs off the wall.
Yeah.
Because it was just, but it was like that one time of doing that was way better than taking your shoes off and setting them next to the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also like, if my shoes were tied, I wouldn't untie them when I took them off. I just slip them right off.
I do that with boots only.
Sure.
If I got some tied boots, then
It's tough to slide those bad boys off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But as much as I do, I mean, I'm wearing Crocs today, no laces. Jared, you can appreciate that.
No, nothing.
Yeah. I'm more of a Velcro guy, but I respect Crocs.
Okay. Well, thanks, Jared.
Yeah.
It means a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Kind of the expert of no laces.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've never owned a pair of Crocs my entire life.
I haven't either.
we'll get you some.
Are they pretty nice?
Instead of your Christmas bonus, I'll get you guys some Crocs.
Thank God.
I have Crocs. I'll take the bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
These guys traded in though.
Yeah. Tyler can have my bonus.
Yeah. I already got my scratch off winnings
Thanks, Jared.
deducted.
Yeah.
Fuck,
you
I'm
can
not
buy
gonna
some
have it.
Crocs with that.
Yeah, that's true. I could buy the Post Malone Crocs,
Yeah.
pink ones.
Well, I think it feels good, guys.
Mhm.
I know it was a long time coming. Big, massive, gigantic, throbbing news.
Lots of cock talk.
A lot of big, just
Numbing.
veiny news
It's
coming
numbing,
your guys' way. And so I don't have much else other than I got it done.
Mhm.
And this beer is to that. So cheers. The house numbers, long time coming.
Quite literally.
We're going to take a break. Guys, Mossberg.com got firearms that you're going to want.
Hell yeah, it does.
It's actually this Mossberg read is going to go really well into the next segment, which I'll just tease you with.
Okay.
You know, big news in the next segment that I'm not going to tell you about yet. But it may or may not could involve a Mossberg. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryan, tell the folks about how much better of a shot you are because you were bad before. And then you got a Mossberg and now you're okay.
I was bad with that other brand. I had that other brand.
That other brand.
You guys know what
Yeah.
brand I'm talking about too. And I went to the single barrel over under, one shot needed at all times.
Oviundi?
Yep.
Yeah.
And okay, it's a double shot over under, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
There's still
Well,
an
that's because
R&D
all
on
you
the
do is
single
two
shot.
shots.
yeah, all I do is 2 shots. Don't even need a third. You could say I'll be shooting Trap League this year.
Ooh.
And the goal is top 10 at Trap League.
Wow.
So is that real or you made that up?
It's 50-50.
Okay. So
The invite for Trap League is out there.
okay.
The commitment on my end is not out there
Mhm.
quite yet.
yeah. Well, maybe we could do like a group one.
That'd be fun.
So like Ryan goes 50% of the time, you go 40% of the time, and I go 10% of the time.
Okay.
I'd be willing to commit to that. We
Okay,
can kind of just
that's fair.
collectively do
Yeah.
it.
It actually wouldn't surprise me if they like outlawed Mossbergs at Trap League because it's so
It's
accurate.
like a cheat
It is
code.
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
like, oh, you got to use that other brand.
It's like
you know?
when Michael Jordan had the Air Jordans the first year and the NBA banned them for a year or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened when Mossberg entered the trap
Or
league.
like Barry Bonds taking steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically like
Mhm.
a trap shooting steroid.
Yep. Yeah, Mossbergs are like corked bats.
Yeah.
Save Sosa.
Yep.
Just don't share needles.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
do that. You can share guns. I mean, if your buddy's a really bad shot, just throw him the Mossberg and
Hand him enough.
Yeah. It's like,
hand him the
again,
Mossberg.
Michael Jordan, Mike's super secret stuff. They
Yeah.
Drink at halftime of the
Yep.
Monstar Looney Tunes game.
Yep.
Hand a Mossberg to your buddy, and second half, he's lights out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy for you.
Yeah. I would say if you're on the fence of getting an over under, I think you just got to do it.
Yeah.
Because that was where I was at. And now I can't go back to a semi automatic.
They are nice. I do.
Yeah.
I
They do have
prefer.
semi autos, though. If you,
And they
Mhm.
just look cool.
yeah.
They do look cool, especially when like you're just chilling after the hunt and you got it cracked over your
Having
shoulders.
a cracked over under, just chilling there,
Yeah.
especially when it's like around your neck, you know, and you're just like, fucking,
Yeah.
I'm so sick. I
Yep.
love that feeling.
Yep.
So if you want to be sick, go to mossberg.com. Ryan, you know where the best place to get a scratch off is?
I mean, if you just follow the neon blue lights, you could probably find one.
It's a beacon for scratch off winners.
Yeah.
They can't guarantee that. They didn't tell me to say that, but I am guaranteeing you'll get at least one winner, especially if you buy 100 of them.
I was gonna say it's not too often that you can take money out of the till at a holiday, but I will be now because I won all these scratch offs.
What I hate though is I actually bought the scratch offs at Holiday Company Man, and if I buy a scratch off for myself, never win.
Mhm.
I buy him scratch offs and he wins $142.
I was giving him play by play too as I was scratching them.
Mhm.
Each of the winners, it was sweet.
You know what we should get in Holiday's ear about? Specific scratchers for scratch offs. Like a little like a guitar pick type thing almost.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're buying a pack of cigarettes at the gas station. That's why they have the lighters right there.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know, you got a little like it's not a coin.
One
it's-
that's ergonomically designed for your thumb.
Yeah.
And, well, how do you guys scratch? Wait, do you just go with thumb into the knuckle of the index finger?
I go quarter usually.
yeah, I go.
Yeah. But then you do it
Yeah.
like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I once in a while like to just stick it between my middle finger and index finger and just scratch it like that.
Yeah, I like to stick
Wow.
it between my toes sometimes.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I
Kinda
got this
funsies.
gap in my teeth. So I once in a while just do the quarter in there. And
Yeah.
then just
Floss it. Yeah.
Sometimes if I don't have any change, I buy it and then hand it right back to him and say, "Can you just scratch the barcode and scan it for me?"
Yeah.
Sometimes I just use sandpaper.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Sometimes when I'm buying cigarettes, I buy the lighter and then just use the lighter to scratch it off. So, guys, all good options. Best place to get scratch offs, Holiday gas stations. Don't pass gas. Turn on into Holiday gas stations.
Can't miss it.
All right, guys. 4th of July just happened. We're feeling very patriotic. Jared, if I know anything about you, is you just come into the office beaming patriotism.
Mm-hmm. Red, white, and blue, baby.
It's what you bleed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've
Red,
seen it.
yeah.
I've seen it. You got a bloody nose, and it was red, white, and blue coming out of there. Stars and stripes everywhere.
I go to the hospital.
Yeah. Same thing happens to me when I floss.
Right.
Red, white, and blue blood everywhere. But in that vein, in that light, What's the segment, Jared?
Most patriotic things we've done.
The most patriotic things that we have done. So mine, I was saying Mossberg, kind of in the same vein. Most patriotic thing I ever did was someone way back in the day, a group of marksmen is what I'll call them in Iowa. I think they were on this podcast actually.
Mm-hmm.
We did the podcast in their studio.
Sounds right. That was before my time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what they did is they took a chest freezer, put it out in the middle of the field, filled it up with a ton of tannerite, put a little X on the outside, and they gave me the Bush Light gun that was Cerakote paint, Bush Light on it, and I blew it to smithereens.
Hell yeah.
And I could hear in the distance the Star Spangled Banner going. I could,
you heard an
I
eagle
looked down
caw as you pulled the trigger.
I looked down and I was just wearing like the bloomers or whatever that they used to, the pants were pantaloons that would fucking stop at the knee with the high socks.
You had a powdered wig on all
of a sudden my hair turned white. my teeth were made of wood.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden everyone was like, all right, what should we do next? And I'm like, let's go to Boston and dump all the fucking tea out. Fuck tea. And then we did the Pledge of Allegiance and then it was over.
Nice.
But yeah. You guys still know the Pledge of Allegiance?
I do.
I pledge allegiance to
The flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. I mean, I remember second grade specifically having to stand up and we belted it out every day.
Dylan at the end of it every time. Liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Yep.
Every time.
Yeah. I had to smack him up a couple times, said respect the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah. Now they don't even do it anymore, but that's for another podcast.
Yeah. That's for a Patreon.
Yeah. So I'd say that's up there with one of the most patriotic things that I've done.
That's pretty bad.
It's very patriotic.
Just blowing
I
shit.
just couldn't believe how the the freezer just disintegrated. I thought maybe there'd be like a panel laying out in the middle.
Yeah.
It was quite literally just nothing.
It just evaporated.
How far away
thin air.
were you?
Hundreds of yards.
Probably like
and it took me all. I was so dialed in. I had my eyes closed.
I think the final yardage was like 1,100 yards away.
12, I think. 1,200. Yeah.
Because legally, if you want to blow something like that up, you have to be at least 2,000 yards away.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot of football fields.
And we wanted to make sure we were safe. So I think I was at like 4,000 to 5,000 yards away. Is what I
40 football fields away.
Yeah, it was a few clicks away,
Yeah. Just a couple clicks.
Yeah.
I
had to adjust for wind, 2 clicks left to right.
There's a 28 mile an hour wind, but anything over 30 is then it gets a little.
And then I was just like, got down on the barrel and I was just like,
shot from the hip.
Yep. Just let all the air out. No breathing, throwing you off.
Yep.
Yeah. It was also a lot of hot breath on my neck for the guy that guy was around me that helping me shoot it.
Yeah.
Pottery wheel.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. This whole story sounds so manly. And then this guy was like helping me aim.
You were actually just watching.
Yeah.
Mentally, you were shooting though.
Yeah. Mentally, I was staring down the barrel. And I didn't even have a scope. Yeah. No, I didn't even have a scope.
Iron sights.
I just had to line up the beads on the end of the gun and 5,000 yards out.
Iron sights.
I think it was actually a Mossberg shotgun too.
Yeah.
It wasn't a slug either.
No.
It was like bird shot that he just aimed right.
It was like 2 3/4 inch eight shot.
It's like Little Giants one time. You just need one BB to go through that sucker.
Yeah.
I did 5,000 yards out.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah, you remember it. You were there.
Yeah. Yep.
He was not there.
No, I wasn't, but mentally I was.
Yeah. Mentally, you shot it too.
Yeah. I watched it through the video.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that was the most patriotic thing I've done. What about you, Ryan?
Most patriotic thing I've ever done.
4 Blackhawks flying over.
I know he was
helicopter
Nationals game or whatever the fuck he was at.
I mean,
no, go ahead.
Is that what he was gonna say?
I mean, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh no,
I was gonna say standing for the national anthem while 4 Blackhawks flew straight over top of me. And then before the Blackhawks was like 8 guys who parachuted out of a plane
I'm glad
and landed right on the field.
I'm glad they got the order of operations correct.
Yeah.
It had been bad if they wouldn't have synced it up right.
Yeah, if the Blackhawks would have been right there. Yeah, you never want
underneath them.
Yeah, you don't want to run into a Blackhawk.
So wait,
in the
it was a
wrong-
helicopter or was a stealth bomber?
Well, it was a Blackhawk.
Apache.
It was a Blackhawk.
Oh,
That's a helicopter, right?
Yeah. And then it was I think it was just a little Cessna that the guys jumped out of. But they were Army guys. It was because it was actually the Army's birthday that day.
Oh.
I mean, even more patriotic. Being in the nation's capital at the Nationals game while the Blackhawks were right over top of us, and the guys parachuting out of the planes while listening to the national anthem.
That is.
Hand over the heart.
I mean, what are the chances that all of those things would align like that?
Like almost zero. Next year, the Nationals probably will have an
It
away
almost
game
feels
on
scripted. It almost feels like someone set that up,
Nope.
and it just happened to be that way.
Yeah, it just worked out that
And
way.
you were about to turn 30 years old.
Yep. Not quite though. About a
I mean,
week away.
what are the chances?
Yeah. And then
Also-
I enlisted into the Army that day.
Nice,
So
yeah. Sorry, head shake.
I haven't. I mean, that's massive, girthy news that I haven't told you guys yet. Huge piece of news. Army guy now.
Yep. Maybe the oldest guy at boot camp.
Yeah.
Wait, is there an age limit?
I think it's
on
30.
when you can enlist.
Is it 32 or 35?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I got time though.
Yeah.
Not a lot though.
Not a lot. I mean, but I'm not here for a long time. I'm only here for a good
The
time.
Army. Oh.
Yeah, that's usually what the Army wants their guys to, their mentality to be.
Yeah, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a
I'm
good
just
time.
here to screw around.
Yeah.
You know?
Play grab ass.
Yeah. You get to the Army, he's like, God, there's a lot more push-ups than I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more Star-Spangled Banner and Blackhawks.
Keep yelling at me.
What is that guy's
Fuck, dude.
deal? He's so grumpy.
Yeah, you understand?
I will have to say though, Jared, of us 4, you and I probably not cut out for the Army,
Definitely not. No.
but these 2 would definitely make it.
I think we would.
100%.
yeah.
The physical thing I'm not worried about. It'd be my blatant disrespect for authority would be my downfall. I think they'd be like, all right, that guy,
Talking back.
he tried to talk his way out of doing 100 push-ups again.
Yeah.
You just gotta leave, man.
Just negotiating.
Yeah. I love how it's like the stereo, like all they do is push-ups.
Yeah, push-ups and pull-ups and running miles.
Is that real? Do they do a lot of push-ups?
Oh, yeah.
in
I
boot
think so.
camp?
Yeah.
I
Like-
think so.
I suppose it's like a mental and physical type of thing, or what?
Mm-hmm.
I could do planks all day, just not push-ups. I got these little tiny pecs, you know.
I'd rather do push-ups and planks.
Me too.
I mean,
Oh.
a push-up is basically just like a mobile plank.
Well, I don't push up; I push down.
Push down the earth.
That is true. That is true.
You give me a place to stand, I'll do a push-up. It's quotable leverage.
Yeah, I could do like knee push-ups, but I couldn't do like the full whatever.
That would be great.
Yeah.
You were the
Drill
kid doing
sergeant
knee,
makes you do knee push-ups.
Yeah.
you were the kid doing knee push-ups in gym class, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I still can't. I've never been able to do a pull-up either. So like,
I had a
We'll fix
very
that,
small
Jared.
stint in college where I could do some unassisted pull-ups,
yeah.
but even working out twice a day for how many years, I had no God-given talent for pull-ups.
Yeah.
Same.
They suck.
So back in the day when I was doing Taekwondo as a kid, they used to make us do push-ups on our knuckles.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of sick.
Actually saves on the wrists.
That, and I think it was also like you're punching things. It's
Yeah.
like toughen up your knuckles. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could have just made that up.
Also different muscles. Like in wrestling, we would do X amount of push-ups regular, X amount of push-ups on your fist, then X amount fingertips. It's like all different muscles.
Fingertips are sick. That's a sick way
That
to
is
do
a sick
push.
push-up.
It is.
Yep, it is.
Or one-armed push-ups.
I
That
could never
suck.
get those down.
Yeah. Or no
Or
arms.
up.
Yeah, the no arm push-up is tight.
What about a cock push-up?
A cock up.
Someday I'll get one.
That's from a movie, isn't it?
It's like I think it's Jack Black talks
Yeah.
about cock push-ups.
Yeah.
You lay on the ground and you're like, are you gonna do it? I am doing it.
What about a cock plank?
I'm fully flexed right now. Did I move?
What about
No, it just looks like you're just laying on the ground. Shit.
Yeah, you don't move anywhere.
what about a plank? No hands, no feet. Cock plank.
You just become a Beyblade.
Someone kicks you to one side, you could look like a helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter.
What kind of helicopter?
No.
Like
No.
a street dance, like a street dancer.
This is maybe the most patriotic conversation we've ever had. Tyler, what about you?
Most patriotic thing I've ever done is I played the national anthem on my harmonica for my friend group's beer Olympics.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
it was pretty sweet. It had the drums playing in the background, and I played the harmonica over top.
Yeah, I forgot you could play the harmonica.
Yep,
Such a weird thing.
The Monty.
yep,
Yeah.
good time.
Why is a harmonica patriotic, you think? Because I would say that it's like, it is.
Yeah, I think any sort of wind instrument, for the most part, is patriotic.
Yeah.
I think the violin's very patriotic too. I don't know why though.
You know,
It feels French to me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but
Well, yeah, fuck the
Like,
violin then.
even a flute, like they played flutes in the Revolutionary War.
yeah,
Yeah.
as they're getting shot at.
Trumpets, those are patriotic.
Skin flutes.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, God. There goes all of our female audience. This episode, they're gone.
This feels very
We went
patriot-esque
from
today.
97% men to 99 now.
A lot of dudes.
Yeah. Jared, Google the origin of the harmonica. I want to know now.
I think it's a cowboy instrument.
You think?
That makes sense. Easy to pack out.
Origin
Its nickname is the tin
I
sandwich.
of the
No shit.
Uh-huh. Or the mouth harp, which isn't true.
German.
Germany.
Well, I know cowboys liked it.
The mouth organ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Here comes the mouth organ solo coming up. This is going to be sick. Yeah, the most patriotic thing Tyler ever did was play the national anthem on a mouth organ in
Mhm.
front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yep.
On a German instrument.
Yep.
So I think my violin take holds up.
I mean, that's
It's a violin.
definitely not made in America.
Well, neither is your harmonica. It says German.
Most instruments were made pre-America.
That's what I'm saying. So how does it not? How does
I
it
think
not
the
shake
most
out?
patriotic instrument is probably the didgeridoo.
What the fuck is that?
That's that Australian law.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Jared, what about you?
I'd probably say the banjo.
Most patriotic moment.
Oh. So one time we had a hot dog eating contest for 4th of July, and I ate 6 hot dogs in 20 minutes. I think that's probably the most patriotic thing I've done.
That's
Now-
good normal guy numbers.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
And
I
on the
mean,
4th of July.
I have 2 hot dogs and I am stuffed to the gills.
Yeah. I did the water trick too. So
Ew.
yeah,
Did it help or did it not?
it did.
It did.
Mm-hmm. Because your throat doesn't get as dry, obviously.
So you went bun on its own or you went dog bun same time, but just sopping wet?
Dog bun sopping wet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you win with 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that's just not that many.
What was the runner up at 5? And he's
Yeah, it was like 4 or
I didn't
3.
even win and I ate 5 hot dogs.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 3 or somewhere in there.
Did you keep it down?
Yeah, I did. I was very full afterwards.
Did you get
How-
the sweats?
How girthy were these hot dogs?
Just like the regular.
We talking ballpark or we talking skinnies?
Like the ballpark one. Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
like Frank's or
Nathan's?
You talking little smokies? You talking
Yeah.
He had 5 little smokies with a bun.
Dipped it in water.
Yeah, just put like 3 little smokies in one bun. Just like that's 3 of them down.
you put a Jack Link stick in a bun.
Yeah.
Jacques Linke.
Mm-hmm. So that's probably the most. And I won too, so that felt really good. That's probably why I remember it.
Was it on 4th of July?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say just to kind of cap off this the most patriotic things. I feel like as a company, we got a flag that was flown over top of Jordan from a fan of the podcast.
Yeah.
like an actual flag. It was folded in the triangle. We got it in a case down in the office. That's pretty freaking sweet. I'm
It
not
is
gonna lie.
sweet.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Tony. Thank you, Tony.
yeah,
That was badass. It was like on a fighter jet and everything.
Yep.
So, how did we end up with that?
She just sent it to us because she likes us.
Well, fuck yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I know it's down there. I just didn't know this backstory on
the
it.
origin of it. Yep.
You guys ever thought about how weird it was that the most patriotic thing that American Pie could think about was just that he just fucked him pie? Not to switch gears or anything, but
From the first thing that's actually patriotic we've talked about.
I mean, what an iconic scene, though.
well, I mean, how many people after that movie came out did that? It had
Probably
been
a lot.
When did that movie come out? Like early 2000s?
Ice cream cake.
Yeah.
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 You're in the coaching tree of American Pie with ice
Yep.
cream. God, it's been a long time since you've done that, probably, huh?
Yep.
You
When did-
miss it?
No.
When
That
did it
had
come?
to have been up there with the most patriotic thing you've ever done.
Uh-huh.
Coldest thing he's ever done.
When did it come out? When did American Pie come out?
Had been early 2000s.
I think I'm gonna say
Sure.
99.
Somewhere around there.
American Pie movie. 99.
Mm.
Jared nailed it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it came out in the late 1900s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Late 20th century.
Yeah. Tyler, how could you forget 1999? You were there.
I was, but I was
It happened for you for
I
the
was-
first
How old were
time.
you?
6.
God. That's so young.
Yeah, you were probably just
Yeah.
like,
I
yeah,
was
You
7.
guys were 7.
yeah. No, I was 8.
Mm.
I was 7. I was 6.
I was 6.
Yep.
Good year.
What was your most patriotic?
Hot
Me?
dogs.
Hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hot dog eating contest.
Also, the range of what is patriotic on this so far is insane.
That's good. It's all up to interpretation.
Yeah. I mean,
Patriotism is found everywhere.
Yeah, we don't patriot shame.
that is
No.
true.
I have to watch The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna do on the 4th of July instead of hanging out with my kids. I'm gonna watch The Patriot in the camper.
Phenomenal movie.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. We should have Tyler grow his hair out like on the Patriot, have a little rat tail going out the back, and then make him dye his hair jet black.
Yeah, can I
Jet
do that
black
soon?
Rat tail.
I would
Rat
like
tail.
I would like to vote for July being my black hair month.
I told him his hair's not long enough.
Let me see it.
It doesn't get much longer than this.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it absolutely can. You just keep cutting it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, we could. I mean, well, we could do July.
Yeah, July 31st.
Mm. I have too many weddings this August and this fall.
That's the point.
No, it's not.
That's the
I'm
point.
pretty sure you guys said I could pick my month.
You could do July. It's fine.
Thank you, Ryan.
You only got a few days though
Yeah,
to get her done.
we'll dye it on Patreon on Friday.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Wait, so like we're going to do it in the office?
Yeah, you just buy a box of black hair dye.
And do we... How long?
I don't know. How to
I don't know the process.
It says on the
I'm
box.
gone on Friday, so maybe we should do it next week
Yeah.
because I'd like to be here. I'd like to be the one to do it.
Okay.
I like that. This is maybe the most patriotic thing we've ever done on this podcast.
Yeah.
What?
Dyeing his hair jet black. It's the land
almost
of
as
free.
black-
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, it's almost as black as those black dogs.
Yeah.
You're unreal.
Squirrely today.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you gotta go.
I gotta go.
Oh,
Yeah,
everyone.
I gotta go.
Tyler's headed out. Well,
Bye, guys. Love you.
you know what? Maybe this is the most patriotic thing Tyler's ever done is putting his family before us.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Wow, that's truly, truly patriotic of you.
As soon as I shut this door.
Get roasted.
Fucking loser.
Christmas bonus gone.
See ya. God. Well, now we can actually start the podcast.
Yeah. Welcome
right.
you, Betcher.
Okay, Jared, press record.
Just cut out every part. Just cut his audio channel in general.
He doesn't get to say anything.
Yeah, he could have just not been here because we had his mic off the whole time.
Yeah.
We should do that. microphone roulette, have us all on different channels, and only record 3 of our channels.
Yeah, we don't really mute each other anymore as much as we used to.
Yeah, we've grown. Really,
We have, yeah.
You know, I think I have a different perspective on life now, being 30 years old and having the house numbers done. Just really puts stuff into perspective.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm gonna be able to sleep so good now. I haven't slept in 2.5 years.
Doghouse.
Tired of that couch.
Like fucking Ryan keeps complaining about having a kid. You know, never get to sleep. He's always up. It's like, try not having house numbers.
I know. I was up at 3 a.m. Monday night or Tuesday morning, cleaning up dog puke. 2 piles of puke. Dog's sick. So that's what happens when you turn 30. More responsibility, a lot of puke to clean up.
That's maybe the most patriotic thing you've ever done.
Yeah.
Being a good dog dad.
So I didn't sleep well that night either. I should have texted you, hey man, hope you're sleeping good. Because I'm not.
No, I wasn't sleeping good. I was probably up.
Yeah, he's been up for 2 years straight.
It was like on literally my head for the last 2.5 years has been like on The Hangover when Alan's doing all the math in the air when he's playing playing blackjack and counting cards.
Yeah.
But it was just house numbers floating around my head for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
The same 3 numbers just going everywhere.
Yeah. Yep. I can tell you all the different variations of multiplication, division, addition on those numbers. Subtraction.
Yeah.
-4. You do the math.
Well, a lot of the work
Actually,
is the
that's
game
pretty
plan.
close. That's actually pretty close if you just went down the line and added them up and then subtracted them. -4. Big number.
Keep winking though. Yeah.
Well, Ryan,
What's -4?
just nothing.
I was trying to do the math in my head. Couldn't. I got lost.
Got the numbers over here.
Now you know what it's
Now
been
I got
like
the
for
numbers,
2.5
son of a bitch.
years.
Oh gosh.
Well, I think I'm gonna go just sit in the front lawn and drink beer and stare at the house numbers now. How's
I was
that
gonna say
sound?
you got to stare at him for a while.
Yeah.
Your back's just turned to the road and you're just drinking beer, looking at your house numbers.
Well, no, so it's a metal that's supposed to rust. I'm gonna go water my sign.
Nice. Nice. People are driving by like, I wonder who's buried
Oh,
there.
well, I was watering the sign again.
Well, you got to. It's got to grow somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it gets bigger.
Kind of like the beard, you know.
Yeah.
Just throw some Ice Mountain on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ice mountain my sign here soon.
Yeah, I think that's the new form of getting iced. Ice Mountain straight to the dome.
Yeah, let's start that trend. 2023, the rest of it, instead of icing people, Ice Mountain people.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the year we
Walk
get
in.
hydrated.
Fuck, fine, I'll get hydrated.
Tastes
Yeah.
way better too.
Yeah, we're
Mhm.
promoting health and wellness
Right.
also.
Yeah,
It's a
you'll get gut
win-win.
rot from Ice Mountain.
That's true.
Very true.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, that was another episode of You Betcha Radio. Feeling good,
Yeah.
Ryan?
Post 4th of July, post patriotism. I mean, it's always patriotic, but
Yeah. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday,
happy birthday, America.
Uncle Sam. Where did Uncle Sam come from?
I a propaganda piece. I
Yeah,
think.
World War II propaganda
Yeah.
stuff.
Like they used it as like a support Uncle Sam, like that type of, or against it.
For it.
They're for it.
Yeah.
Got it. Jake's actually our history buff.
Now he's a bad guy now, though, right?
Uncle Sam.
He's a tax guy.
He's always trying to take our money.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that Freddie Mac? No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that I'm a God-fearing, tax-paying citizen.
Very patriotic too.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of You Betcha Radio. Again, follow us on Patreon. May your patriotism be high and your black hawks be flying overhead.
Come on now,
Cheers, Ryan.
America.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.